Okay, 6:30, just leaving work. Not ideal really, but hey, these things happen. I was busy working on various bits and pieces, helping out some colleagues, and before I knew it was this time of night, which basically means gonna head home. And I think what I'm gonna do is just go straight out, because it's likely to be dark. Obviously the light is going down, but by the time I sort of fiddle around eating and stuff, it's actually gonna get darker. So I'm feeling pretty good. I'll probably get some water in and things just before I get going, but at the end of the day I just figure, let's head out, let's see how we're gonna do things, and Whew. It's not all bad news. Driving home, I got to witness one of the most amazing sunsets I've seen in a very, very long time. So that was really quite cool. I tried to capture it, a little bit tricky to do so, basically because I'm driving, so I had to wait until I was in traffic, which is disappointing, yet, it gave me an opportunity to get the phone out and just take a quick snap. And literally, as I'm just driving back up past my house, I see one of my really good friends from school, who I've not seen for, 15 years maybe. As far as I know, he's not even on social media. I don't have his number or anything, but I just saw him running, and it would have been, timing-wise, 10 minutes earlier, 5 minutes earlier, we might have bumped into each other. But, yeah, if he lives locally, then I guess I may well see him out on the road. I feel like I'm about to do one of those kind of like quick changes in the theatre, so I'm going to get into my gear, get out there. The sun is sort of crept behind the trees now. It's going down, and, darkness is almost upon us. But, hey, I shall get out there nonetheless. I'm looking forward to a good run tonight. It's pretty warm out there. I'll make sure I've got some high-vis clothing on and grab the head torch. Here we go. A little bit of light remaining from the street lamps, but nothing too much. Soon approaching head torch time. Okay, get it started. Head torch Harry. 2 kilometres in, running 2k back now. 4k for tonight. Just a bit of a risky route I took tonight. I'll talk to you more about that when I get back. Well, that was really interesting. Last night did count as my first head torch run, but the difference between last night and tonight was last night I went around a bit more of a residential route, so whilst I was using the head torch, the street lamps were pretty good. Tonight I went for my that kind of out and back long run route, which is actually perfectly straight. I don't have to cross any roads, so it's beneficial from that point of view. However, there's a lot of low hanging branches, a lot of trees that line the road, in fact all the way along the road. I didn't enjoy myself because I couldn't really trust my footing, and so I couldn't run at speed. It just felt a bit clunky and a bit, I don't know, it didn't feel comfortable. I felt off. I still ran some pretty good splits, like say, 5:20 per kilometre, things like that, but I just didn't really enjoy being out there on that route. So I'm going to have to use a residential route. It's not my preference, but it keeps me safe. And what didn't help was a colleague today I spoke to who's quite an accomplished runner, very accomplished actually, a number of marathons and all sorts. They told me that when they last used their head torch on a trail run, they broke their ankle and had no mobile phone, so couldn't get help. That isn't really what you want to hear when you're at the beginning of your head torch journey. So, nevertheless, I went out. It was worth doing it to know that it doesn't quite work. I felt like I was like I was sending out a bat signal. This thing is so bright, it's illuminating the road. I'm feeling guilty about anybody else coming the other way on the path, and even more guilty about people driving their cars. I'm sort of looking down, looking around, almost like awkwardly trying to not get them in the line of sight. But anyway, I'm back, I'm safe. It was worth doing. I'm being reflective. Still nice weather out there. It's got pretty warm, just in a t-shirt still, which is a blessing, I suppose, for this time of year. And we'll just keep moving. Waiting for my dinner to get itself prepped. Sweet potatoes. Got some vegan sausages and loads of greens, loads of veg. Getting rehydrated. Really good evening. But now we're looking at, what time is it? About 8:30. So the night is moving along. Anyway. Thanks for checking out today's vid, and see you guys tomorrow.